I'm really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Because for me, I'm ready to go. But y'all, I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit what's that shit called that be coming down?
Bullshit lizards and shit.
The bullshit animals and scorpions outside the house. It's big ass spiders, it's big ass lizards, colorful lizards you ain't never seen before, all in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you. All the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich, so they trying to get more money off of you. I'm really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below, because for me, I'm ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be, and I'm going to go out to Africa and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office, and all the stuff that I was going to do out here in America. Steady electricity, and the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill.
Yeah.
And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity, so if we forget to pay the bill, we put some money on that prepaid thing and it comes right back on in 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes. This shit right here didn't come on for 14 hours yesterday.
Yep.
I can't deal. I love the people. Don't get me wrong, when I'm outside, I'm having fun. I love the people, but when I come back to reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right? When you come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable, you're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy. To live in a house where you look outside and all you see is turkeys and ducks and chickens and sheeps and old malnourished cows.
So, barring the fact that she's giving the impression that everywhere you go in Africa, there's scorpions and animals sleeping in the same room with you, that isn't always true. There are big cities in Africa. I lived in a big city for over 40 years. And we didn't have animals sleeping in the same room with us. We have big cities. We have all of the things, most of the things that you find in countries like the United States. But the real problem comes from how the society is run. She's complained about the power supply. She's complained about the water. She's complained about the bribery. To run a business in Africa, in most African countries, you will need to give a series of bribes, and those bribes are ongoing. You can have the government literally walk up to your place of business and shut it down based on made-up taxes that they say you haven't paid, and literally cripple your business because of that. And these aren't people high up. These are just regular people who work in the bureaucracy of the government. This is why I make these videos, because I currently live in North America. I lived in Africa for over 40 years, and I said, look, I'm going to stay in Africa and I'm going to fix things. Just like she said, I'm going to fix things, I'm going to contribute. But you know what? Most of the time, the people that you're trying to help don't want help, because a working society means that the bribes go away. It means that all those things that they normally would make money off that are illegal suddenly get exposed, and they can't do those things anymore. So for everyone who has threatened to run back to Africa or to move to Africa because they feel like the countries in North America or in Europe where they live are too racist, and they have all these grandiose ideas, they think that Africa is Wakanda. And there's this magical society there where everything works so great and is wealthier than North America. Well, good luck to you. Go ahead and do the experiment. And I believe that most of them tend to do videos like this and you don't get to see them. I saw this in my feed and I felt that I should use this as a subject matter for the things I've been saying off and on this channel. North America and Western countries have something beautiful, and we need to protect it. We need to protect it, and we should reject policies that threaten to convert North America or Western countries to third world countries. A third world country operates like this. She's talked about racism, and I want to explain something to you about racism that most people don't say. Racism really is tribalism. In Africa, there is plenty of tribalism. Okay, it is racism on steroids. If you don't speak the same dialect, you're discriminated against. If you don't come from the same part of the same country, you're discriminated against. You haven't seen racism like you see it in Africa against people of the same skin color. There are even parts of Africa where the people are not allowed to get married to anyone from within the general population who live around them. They are called the untouchables. So there are so many things that we take for granted in North America that happen every day in Africa, or let me say the reverse happens every day in Africa, and people want to make it sound like racism was manufactured in Western countries. No, Africans were doing it to themselves long before the white man showed up. Let me know what you think of this video and of my reaction to this video. I believe that we should have these conversations in very settled communities and talk about how Western civilization can be protected and preserved, and tell the truth about what really goes on in third world countries, like certain countries in Africa. People make shows, people make movies and make it seem like the undeveloped countries are heaven, and countries that are developed are hell, and that's the seat of Satan. We need to correct the narrative. There's something so beautiful that has been created in Western civilization, and it needs to be protected. It deserves to be protected. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are based on this commentary of this lady who has gone over and tasted the reality of what goes on in Africa. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. If you've watched up to this point, then I suppose you enjoyed the content and it helps the channel out a whole lot.
Brought you out here today to the Bernie Sanders rally?
I don't like what's going on in our country right now. I'm just kind of disgusted by it.
What's the biggest risk?
Oh gosh, what would you say, Dan? Well, I'll let you speak to that.
I don't know. I don't really care for the language that's being spoken right now in the country.
Can you give any examples of specific language?
Let me think about that.
So many things, I don't even know where to start. I would say, oh gosh, Dan, help. This is... Yeah.
What's changed over the last couple months post-Biden administration for you guys?
Oh gosh. Once again, where do we start? You want to? Okay, you go for this one.
Just a whole list of things I can't even think of right now.